Would you please stand for a word of prayer? Heavenly Father, we thank you for protecting and guiding us to this point. As this chapter comes to a close, another eagerly awaits. Pave our road with opportunities and bless us with the hope that we may move into the future with eager and open hearts. Help us to put the knowledge, skills, and life lessons gained through our education to use for the good of all humankind. Inspire us to believe in the goodness of life, even when faced with challenges and difficulties. As we commence with our adult lives, may we grow ever more grateful and wise. Continue to bless us with love, protection, mercy, strength, and wisdom. Surround those who are graduating today with your grace. All of this we ask in the name of Jesus, your beloved Son. Amen.
Good morning. I'm Cadet Colonel Ethan Jean, former Corps Commander and a four-year cadet of the Canyon High School Air Force Junior ROTC program. Please remain standing for the pledges and the presentation of the colors and the singing of the national anthem led by the Canyon High School Choir under the direction of Shireen Vodder. Presenting the colors are cadets from Canyon High School's Air Force Junior ROTC program under the instruction of Senior Aerospace Science Instructor Lieutenant Colonel Tim Biltz and Aerospace Science Instructor Master Sergeant Edward Garcia. Carrying the American flag is Cadet Major Wesley Garza, Group Corps Commander. Carrying the Texas flag is Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Coulter Davis, the Corps Cadet Command Chief. The American Guard is Cadet First Lieutenant Hunter Grimsley, the Inspection Training Officer. And the Texas Guard is Cadet First Lieutenant Tyler Dorr, the Vice Corps Commander. Will you please join me in the pledges of allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag.
I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Glory, glory, hallelujah, His truth is marching on. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. It is a pleasure to welcome each of you to this special occasion. We sincerely appreciate your presence at this culminating event for the 2017-2018 school year. We have a number of special guests that have joined us on stage. I'd like to invite Mr. Cody Miller, Comal ISD School Board President, to the podium to assist me with the introductions.
Well, welcome, class of 2018, parents, family members, and friends. Congratulations on all your efforts to get to this point here today. Joining me on stage are my fellow volunteers who serve as the Comal ISD Board of Trustees. Our board treasurer, Mr. David Rostada. Our board secretary, Mr. Marty Bartlett. Trustee, Dr. Denise Kern. Trustee, Mr. Jason York. And these next two individuals I'd like to especially recognize. They're serving as their last duty as an official board member today, serving the Comal Independent School District since May of 2012, our board vice president, Mrs. Amy Friend, and former president and trustee, Mr. Steve Smith. Graduates, congratulations on reaching this point in your life. Your kindergarten year through senior year have been filled with many ups and downs, I'm sure. Ultimately, all of these experiences will lead you well, whether you're joining the military to proudly serve our country, joining the workforce, or continuing your education somewhere. Our prayer is that you will be successful and happy in all that you do. May God bless you all, and congratulations.
The administration of the Comal Independent School District is also seated on the stage with us, and it is my pleasure to introduce them. Mr. Andrew Kim, Superintendent of School for Comal ISD. Mrs. Carrie Gain, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Academic Services. Mr. Corby Wunderlich, Executive Director of Secondary Education. Mrs. Joni Coker, Executive Director of Elementary Education. Our administration team at Canyon High School. Casey Whittle, Principal. Dustin Davison, Academic Dean. Mark Oberholzer, Assistant Principal. Ernie Reynolds, Assistant Principal. Nicole Morris, Assistant Principal. Terry Duncan, Assistant Principal. The counseling team at Canyon High School. Lead Counselor Carrie Gomez. Regina Mills. Jennifer Simmons. Michelle Lopez. Beth Reel, and Stephanie Cisak. The Canyon High School Teacher of the Year, Mr. Mitchell Ray. And our senior class sponsor, Mrs. Jennifer Booth. I would also like to recognize the Canyon High School faculty who are present this morning. The Canyon High School staff have been instrumental in the success of each graduate, and we thank you for your efforts. Faculty members, will you please rise?
Good morning. My name is Rhoda Hijazi, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2018, I am humbled and honored to welcome our faculty, alumni, family, friends, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our parents and guardians to this celebratory and long event. Seemingly abrupt, it is almost unbelievable to realize that we will soon be venturing into the world, marking our path with hopeful success. As street poet and renowned philosopher Jersey Drake claims, tables turn, bridges burn, you live and learn. I know all of us have experienced our fair share of challenges and changes throughout these past 4 years, and will face many more. But these challenges have undeniably allowed us to develop the strength we will soon need as we gain our perpetual independence, and for that I am grateful. As we look to those on our right and left, it is hard to imagine, and maybe relieving to some, that this might be our last time we see most of each other. Growing up and developing ourselves next to our peers, we look back to our freshman and even middle school years and think about how much has changed and how many impactful events occurred, thinking about how much we have each individually changed as a result. When we were in elementary, middle school seemed so far away. When we were in middle school, high school seemed so distant. As a freshman, graduation seemed a lifetime away. As I stand on this platform today, our destination has come to fruition. As we begin to initiate our embark with the confidence of those who have enabled us to be here today. With this being said, I challenge you to encompass an attitude of tolerance and perseverance as we advance into our respective fields, not forgetting those who have empowered us to be able to be here today. As we proceed with this ceremony, remember that Canyon High School and our support systems have prepared us with the potential to be phenomenal. Class of 2018, go forward and be phenomenal. Welcome everyone to the Class of 2018 graduation ceremony.
Good morning. It is a pleasure to present to you seniors who have excelled in their graduating class. First, we will recognize seniors who earned a cumulative grade point average, ranking them in the top 15% of their graduating class. Would the seniors and parents and guardians of seniors who are ranked in the top 15% please stand? Thank you. Would the National Merit Commended Scholars and their parents and guardians please stand and be recognized? Seniors who are recognized as the National Hispanic Commended Scholars and their parents and guardians, please stand and be recognized. At the end of the 8th semester, we rank students based on academic performance. It is my pleasure to recognize the 2 students who ranked highest in their graduating class. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Canyon High School, we would like to present this certificate and medallion and cord to Christina Yu, commemorating her accomplishment and hard work as salutatorian for the class of 2018. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Canyon High School, we would like to present this certificate, medallion, and cord to Allison Van Beveren, commemorating her accomplishment and hard work as valedictorian for the class of 2018.
Canyon High School has been very fortunate to have numerous scholarships totaling over $7.3 million awarded to eligible and worthy graduates. To those businesses, civic groups, individuals, and those who assisted in maintaining memorials, the senior class of 2018, faculty, and the administration of Comal Independent School District sincerely thanks each of you for your efforts and contributions. If we have any of our local scholarship donors present, will you please stand and let us show our appreciation for your generous support of our students and school.
Good morning. I am Lieutenant Colonel Tim Biltz, and I truly believe one of the very most important part of a student's overall learning experience is to serve others. For me, there's no better example of that than the young men and women who have decided to answer the call of duty and enlist in our military services upon graduation. Today, we have several here that have already committed to that service and the service of our great nation. Seniors, if you've enlisted in any of our nation's military branches, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Coast Guard, would you please stand at this time and be recognized?
Strouch said I wouldn't. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Anna Nato. I've had the privilege to teach Anna the last 2 years in AP Physics and AP Environmental Science. In both classes, she utterly obliterated the curve. Anna is a native Texan and has lived in New Braunfels her entire life. She plans to attend A&M College Station. Gig them. In the fall, where she will major in ocean engineering and continue making her peers jealous and miserable when they compare grades. When she's not making her teachers look like geniuses with her amazing grades, she enjoys playing video games and hanging out with her friends and her doggo Ray, who she assures me is not named after me. When I first met Anna in AP Physics, she was a nice kid who just never talked. She always did a great job on her work without complaint, and I figured she would do well in the class. And I graded her first test, and wow. Physics 1 is an incredibly difficult subject, and she absolutely crushed it. I was so proud of her, and her hard work paid off on the exam. For reasons I'll never fully understand, she wasn't sick of me yet and showed up in my AP Environmental Science class, which was thoroughly outside of her comfort zone. There was a lot less math and a lot more of my weird hippie fisherman philosophy, also known as nonsense. But she handled that class with grace and aplomb as well. Eventually, I got to a point during both classes where I wasn't so much teaching her as trying not to hold her back. Luckily for me, she was always much too polite to point out that she was much smarter than me. Also more articulate and with a way better fashion sense. Anna, you earned this, and I'm so proud of you.
High school is a unique journey for everyone, and while today's graduation marks the end of some people's schooling, it also signifies the start of others' adventures in higher education. Whether you plan to go to college or not, I encourage all of you to pick something you've learned in school and apply it to daily life. Now, I'm not saying it has to be anything crazy. As a matter of fact, it can be as simple as being kind or trying something new. Speaking of trying something new, I'm trying something new right now. It's called public speaking. I'm one of those kids who would rather get punched in the face by Floyd Mayweather than speak out loud. But why is that? Why am I able to speak so calmly up here now in front of all these people? I'd say it's because I've grown since the start of high school. Not so much as physically grown, considering I barely grazed the 5-foot mark with shoes on, but grown as and matured as a person. Just by taking minimal efforts every day to talk to someone, I opened a door for myself to speak to everyone here today. While you're on your journey of personal growth, there will be times when you feel knocked down. However, there are certain people who you'll meet along the way who will unconditionally give you the support you need to achieve your goal. This someone can be a family member, a friend, a teacher, or even a pet. I know for a fact that my dog is always supporting me. But in all seriousness, the person who has always supported me is Mr. Ray. He's one of those people you want everyone to know about so they'll take his class and get to experience his awesomeness. Before taking a test, Mr. Ray handed each of his students a sticky note. My note read, "One of the best students I've ever had." That simple sentence on a 3x3 slip of paper meant and still means so much to me. Today, that sticky note hangs above my desk because of how special it is. It showed that Mr. Ray believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. It's people like him who encourage you to keep trying, and even when you fail, they still support you because they believe you're capable of accomplishing something great. In addition to the coolest teacher ever, my twin brother, Andrew Nato, has continuously supported me. Without him, I would have given up so many times, but knowing how we depend on each other gave me the strength not only to succeed for myself, but for him as well. And it breaks my heart knowing we'll be separated this fall after 18 years. And get this, I'm going to A&M and he's going to UT. So this is a gigantic thank you to Mr. Ray and Andrew. The last topic I want to hit before ending the speech is kindness. We have, no doubt, all ran into people and students who have treated us unfairly. I know this because I've witnessed and experienced it myself. Please do yourself a favor. Be kind to others and yourself, even when others aren't kind to you. Don't lower your standards to fit in, and don't let others tell you what you can and cannot do. Because in the end, only you know what you're capable of. The struggles of being treated unfairly throughout my entire school career have made me realize how important it is to step out of your comfort zone and adapt to new situations. These small changes will open your mind and future to endless possibilities and inevitable success as long as you have the courage to stand up for yourself and sometimes fail. Shout out to Mark from AP Chem.
Good morning. I have, excuse me. So, good morning. I apologize for that. I have the pleasure of introducing your commencement speaker, Allison Van Beveren. I met Allison her junior year as her school counselor. Over the past 2 years, we have had a multitude of conversations, and we have shared laughter, tears, hope, and future plans. I met Allison during a difficult time in her life where serious health issues impacted her education. That period of time challenged her in so many ways. She was never absent, and the mere thought of her missing out on instructional time was, for her, sheer torture. I remember there were many times where I had to have her pump her brakes because she desperately wanted to get back to what she loves, learning and being involved. But she knew that her overall health was of utmost importance, which was such a hard balance. Over the course of that spring semester, I saw a determination to return to school and in good health with a vengeance. She continues to stay optimistic in the face of challenges, and I truly believe that her optimism has been a huge part of her quest to good health. Her kindness is evident. She is always willing to reach out and lend a hand, whether it's to helping a struggling classmate or introducing herself to the new person on campus. The girl knows no stranger. Naturally, Allie is a big ball of energy, and the girl can go. She comes into my office as quickly as she leaves. Her character, her spirit, and her spunk are going to take her big places, and I wish her nothing but the best as she ventures off to Texas A&M this fall to pursue her studies in chemical engineering. Major United States Air Force William Van Beveren and Angela, you've done an amazing job raising her. It is with great pride that I introduce Allison Van Beveren.
Hello, class of 2018. Parents, teachers, administrators, and friends, I feel very blessed and honored to be speaking to you today. When I was told to give the commencement address, I thought, oh great, what am I going to say that anybody wants to hear? Because let's be honest, it's early on a Saturday morning, we're excited to graduate, and most people are already thinking about what they're going to do after we walk across the stage. Regardless, here I am to give you the commencement address. So, my first thought was, wait, what does commencement even mean? Yikes. I decided to do what any millennial would do in such a situation, and I looked it up on dictionary.com. Shout out to the internet. Commencement means a beginning or start. That makes sense, because here we are stepping out into the real world, the beginning, the start, the first day of the rest of our lives. Some say that life is a journey, not a destination. The movies taught me that life is a box of chocolate, or that life is a highway. My friend's shirt tells me that life is good, and if you've ever given blood, you've heard about the gift of life. But my favorite idea about life comes from Helen Keller, who said, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Whether your next step is college, the military, a technical school, or doing you for a little bit, we are all about to embark on a new adventure. Every adventure begins with a dream, whether old or new, and those dreams define our concept of ourselves. It is up to us to determine whether or not we accept the challenges that will transform our dreams into reality. This adventure called life, like any good trip, requires some planning in order for it to be successful. So, let's get ready. Our adventure is about to begin. The first step, selecting a destination and a budget. In any good adventure, much of the fun comes from the actual process of planning it. This is probably the easiest step because you know best what you like. Each of us has unique characteristics and qualities. Maybe you're artistic or mechanically inclined, athletic, good with numbers and math, or can write really well. Whatever your niche is, your destination is based on what you want to do, where you want to go with your life. Whatever you choose to do, do it well. Wherever you choose to go, be happy. The budget. That's another story. But for this analogy, I don't mean an actual monetary budget, because face it, at this point in our lives, most of us are broke. Of course, we need some actual funding, but for this talk, the budget I'm talking about is our time, the amount of hard work and hustle that we are willing to expend. When you establish what your budget is, you determine what you are willing to do to reach your goal. By setting some boundaries, you provide a framework for decisions that must be made. Moving on to the next step in the adventure, designing an itinerary. This one's my favorite because I love a good plan. The purpose of an itinerary is to lay out your goals in order to maximize your time, resources, and enjoyment of the trip. And a good plan is essential, but always remember, even the best plans are subject to change. Great adventurers know that flexibility is key, but the likelihood of major disappointments will be significantly reduced when your options are clearly defined. You can't go on an adventure without packing. Thankfully, we've had plenty of help in this department. Our parents have been working on this since day one. From diapers to diplomas, they've spent years getting us ready for this very moment, filling us full of good advice and life skills. Yes, Dad, I will be careful, and yes, Mom, I will take Jesus with me. You always know to take all the essentials with you, treating others with kindness, good decision-making, and of course, clean underwear. All our teachers along the way have packed our minds with knowledge to take us to the next level and lead us on our way. We thank them for their guidance in all their efforts. We will need to pack for bad weather too, bringing along things like courage, understanding, and faith, just in case. And definitely, we'll leave room for souvenirs and all the extras we pick up along the journey. As we finally begin this adventure, it is important to travel with an open mind. If we allow it, this voyage called life will broaden our perspectives and enrich us with new friendships. If we are open, we will gain knowledge of the customs and traditions of others and discover the similarities and differences we have. Go outside your bubble, be daring and take risks. And lastly, share your adventures. Each time you share your adventure and experiences with others, you relive the magic of the adventure. So be excited for the future and have a hopeful and open heart that's ready for what comes next. The memories we've made at Canyon High School are just the beginning, and the path to our next adventure is just around the corner. Over the past 13 years, we've learned valuable life lessons. Be kind, use good manners, smile, share, and play fair. Be willing to work hard, take risks, know it's okay to be wrong, and have courage. Having courage doesn't mean you aren't scared. It means you're scared, but you do the right thing anyway. Life isn't always a straight path, so when you come to a roadblock, take the detour, or better yet, create your own path. And as the late Barbara Bush once said, never lose sight of the fact that the most important yardstick of your success will be how you treat other people, your family, friends, coworkers, and even strangers you meet along the way. Congratulations, class of 2018, we did it. Let the adventure begin.
Good morning, and welcome all family, friends, and staff to the commencement of the class of 2018. Before I begin, graduates, will you please join me in a round of applause to all your family that has pushed, pulled, encouraged, and cheered for you along your educational journey. Thank you. Today is a special day for our graduates. They gather in cap and gown as one unit, one class. The awards and honors have been handed out, grade points calculated, graduation requirements completed. They sit together on the floor as one, holding the distinct honor of Canyon High School graduate. Each senior here this morning represents a unique path of perseverance, and we applaud the grit and determination each has demonstrated to make it to this point. The successful completion of high school is proof that this senior class can make it anywhere and under any conditions. It has been a privilege and an honor to serve as your principal. As we move through the order of events today, you might see a few tears shed by our faculty, parents, guardians, and fellow students as they think about the memories they have created during high school. A few tears may flow as the graduates think about the friendships they developed at Canyon and how they might change in the future. Through the tears that might be shed, we are reminded of the joy and happiness that they have brought to our lives. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Canyon High School, thank you, class of 2018, for your tenacity, courage, and the memories you've left us with. As you sit and reflect on 13 years of schooling, my challenge is to embrace the new milestone that sits before you and remember the formal and informal lessons learned in high school. This milestone isn't about just growing up, it's about being a grown-up. Graduation yells, "I'm done, I'm ready." But before you prepare to receive your diplomas, I have just a few final thoughts and advice I'd like to leave you with. The longest distance between any 2 points is always a shortcut. Always be willing to work hard, get dirty, and have blisters. In any situation, be strong enough to say, "I love you," or "I'm sorry," or "I forgive you." Success is not measured by your job, your education, how much money you have, or what kind of car you drive. Success will always be determined by who you are, how you treat others, and how you lead your life. In every situation, be kind, and be kind. And to quote Allie and Barbara Bush, never lose sight of the fact the most important yardstick of your success will be how you treat other people. Now, many of you may not know this, but I'm a former English teacher. And in true English teacher form, I searched the most respected authors in which to draw advice for you today. Theodore Geisel won the Pulitzer Prize in 1984, an Academy Award, and 2 Emmys and a Peabody Award. His most famous work was more than likely introduced to you early in your school career, and I was reminded of his wisdom last week at my daughter's kindergarten graduation. As you reflect on graduating, I hope his words are even more impactful today. This morning, I leave you with a few of my favorite phrases from Dr. Seuss. Today, you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you're the guy who will decide where to go. Only you control your future. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Class of 2018, don't forget his sage advice. Life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right, forgive the ones who don't, and believe everything happens for a reason. If you get the chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said it'd be easy. They just promised it'd be worth it. With the class of 2018, please stand. Cody Miller, President of the Board of Trustees, and Mr. Kim, as the principal of Canyon High School, I would like to present to you the Canyon High School class of 2018. I do hereby certify that all the seniors of Canyon High School standing before you have met the state and local requirements for completion of high school and are eligible to receive their diplomas as graduates from Commel ISD and Canyon High School. Congratulations, class of 2018, and thank you for your hard work, determination, and spirit. At this time, the presentation of diplomas will be made by the Commel ISD Board of Trustees. Graduating class of 2018, prepare to receive your diplomas.
Allison Claire Van Beveren. Christina Chinchin Yu. Shivani Akula. Caitlin Ashley Albrecht. James Christian Baugh. Callie Elizabeth Berry. Jacob Robert Booth. Bailey Daniel Bourneval. Alex James Brown. Olivia Claire Bunton. Aubrey Kate Campbell. James Matthew Campbell. Gabriella Johanna Corelli. Delilah Ray Chavez. Caitlin Marie Churkitz. Weston Reed Clark. Claire Elise Collins. Cassidy Ann Costa. Samantha Madison Davis. Maria Jose de la Cruz. Andrew Bryce Diley. Jacob Joseph Dussert. Edward Bennett Emmons. Elena Victoria Estrada. Cassidy Lee France. Peyton Bailey Frazier. Megan Marie Fredergill. Caitlin Sue Garrigus. Jalen Hunter Gomez. Andrea Nohemi Gonzalez Rojas. Filomeno Marcelo Gonzalez. Tamika Beatrice Gray. Brian Alexander Hancock. Nicholas Constantine Hancock. Elijah James Hand. Haley Marie Havicost. Alexandria Marie Heyman. Elizabeth Ann Heyman. Rhoda Miriam Hijazi. Molly Ann Hill. Joseph Tyler Hertel. Andrew David Nato. Anna Teresa Nato. Jacob Hoffman. Cooper Stephen Holm. Jinchat Arabelle Ishiku. Ethan Eric Jean. Ryan Wade Jernigan. Chloe Lucille Jones. Brooke Nicole Canis. Duncan River Klein. Abigail Catherine Konecki. Alyssa LeBron. Thalia Ariel Lopez. Charles Jonathan Marion Lotz. Courtney Ann Marini. Skylar K. Marr. Kara Lynn McLaughlin. Shelby Paige McGrath. Natalie Medina Gill. Mackenzie Irene Miner. Isabel Morales. Brooke Alexis Nally. Anastasia Rochelle Usaklidis. Sydney Taryn Owens. Jaykumar Patel. Amber Rose Pavelik. Colton Maxwell Pfeffer. William Angel Prince. Derek Ryan Reyna. Mackenzie Ryan Rich. Arturo Alejandro Rivera. Morgan Ann Rodriguez. Abigail Nicole Rudy. Ashley Elizabeth Sadler. Persephone Shaw. Hannah Ruby Sherrod. Brian Andrew Stancic. Melaine Danielle Stockman. Morgan Ashley Tunstall. Abigail Vasquez. Alicia Skylar Grace Vera. Brooke Vestal. Catherine Georgiana Wager. Samantha May Wellborn. Grace Elizabeth Wenzel. Kaylee Marie White. Cassandra Lynn Wilder.
Katie Ann Abbott. Ismail Acosta. Denise Renee Aguirre. Alexander Aniba Alberto. Marcus Abraham Alcala. Morel Dion Alcantara. Clarissa Michelle Alejos. Madison Nicole Alexander. Cameron Jacob Ryan Alexius. Miriam Concepcion Alfaro. Ariana Nicole Amagur. Valencia Ayanis Alonso. Mark Wayne Altenhoff. Ryan David Alvarado. Hugo Cesar Alvarez. Ethan Sky Arambula. Frederick Daniel Aranda. Bailey Renee Arnold. Brooke Ashley Arnold. Draven Lee Areola. Ryan Samuel Ashurst. Gustavo Avila. Nia Dene Avila. Phoenix Mateo Avila. Karen Alondra Ayala Martinez. Brandon Michael Azua. Logan Hunter Babcock. Jessica Rose Back. Appreciate you. Jake Robert Badeau. Quentin Allen Baglin. Bethany Ann Bagnall. Colton Bailey. Brianna Rochelle Baker. Victor Alfred Banda. Bliss Benet Barbas. Joshua Barreto. Gabriel Braden Batista. Jacob Richard Betchka. Logan Lee Bellinger. Savannah Kate Belvin. Eric Anthony Benavidez. Xavier Nick Bendelay. Christopher Daniel Berkabine. Jason Michael Berry. Riley Nicole Best. Davon Dalvante Kakoa Black. Mark William Bloxam. Anton Marshall Borman. Anna Brace. Dawn Renee Breeden. Faith Ashley Lynn Breeden. Bailey Hunter Brook. Amy Elizabeth Brown. Blaine Michael Brown. Travis Brown. Cassandra Marie Brumfield. Tara Elizabeth Brummy. Joseph Anthony Bustos. Giovanni D'Angelo Cabrera. Michael Edward Cahill. Gabriela Madonna Calderon. Joaquin Camacho. Carson Gray Cameron. Carrie Elaine Campbell. John Michael Campbell. Dennis Campos. Kaylee Ann Campos. Lexi Canales. Bailey Cheyenne Cano. Michael Benjamin Cantu. Elena Julia Carrera. Carolina Castanon Valenzuela. Haley Ayana Castillo. Saul Israel Castillo. Victoria Madison Castillo. Cielo Castro. Kaylee Elaine Cates. Lucas Anthony Catan. Ryan Luis Cavazos. Brenda Cervantes Rodriguez. Sadie Danielle Caesar. Morgana Lynn Chapa. Christopher Chase Chapman. Parker Brandon Chase. Nicholas Cole Shiramonte. Marcel Andre Chisel. Eric Michael Clannon. Tyler Allen Claycomb. Connor Blair Cochran. Candace Nicole Coffey. Bailey Shay Colvin. Noah Matthew Compton. Giovanni Cordoba. Lilith Amelia Cornell. Gabriel Patrick Cortinez. Priscilla Guadalupe Corvera. Daniel Knack Cox. Garrett William Cox. Avery Robert Crafton. Daxton Fairfax Crow. Michelle Cruz. Haley Lauren Danielson. Gage Michael Darden. Megan Gabriela D'Artes. Martin McKinley Davis. Ephraim De La Cruz. Victoria Marie De La Garza. Juan Manuel De La Rosa. Marissa De Luna Gomez. Antonio Esteban De Leon. Ansley Joy De Luna. Shelby Aaron Dickman. Sean Paul Dietert. Jacob Thomas Dion. Colton Michael Dreiss.
Hannah Bell Egbert. Najee Jasmine Alamin. Michaela Emma Jean Engel. Arturo Escamilla. Christopher Ryan Espinoza. Ryan Andrew Escada. Fabian Facundo. Kayla Michelle Falkenberg. Zachary Thomas Feathery. Dalton McCade Faulkner. Jacob David Fallon. Juan Luis Ferrer Valdez. Austin Michael Fuegi. Arturo Figueroa. Clayton Jeffers Flores. Liliane Celine Flores. Nathan Andrew Flores. Tommy Nicole Flores. Diamond Lee Flores. Haley Ann Ford. Andrea Carly Renee Fraker. John Michael Joel Franklin. Zoe Melissa Franklin. Abigail Rose Frosto. Kayla Grace Fretwell. Robin Kayleen Fuller. Paloma Gallegos Perez. Estella Marie Garces. Alex Renee Garcia. Anthony Joe Garcia. Isaac James Garcia. John Michael Garcia. Juan Ricardo Garcia. Kobe Derek Garcia. Brianna Taylor Guerin. Aaron Nicholas Garrison. Adriana Michelle Garza. Jalen Nicole Garza. JD Alyssum Gowder. Jalen Renee Gomez. Mia Alexandria Gomez. Virginia Alicia Gomez. Isaiah Juan Carlos Gonzalez. Angel Gonzalez. David Elias Gonzalez. Javier Gonzalez. Walker Ray Gonzalez Beatty. Is it Ronnie Renee Gutierrez. Marie Elizabeth Goulet. Courtney Nicole Green. Michael Lawson Grimes. Catarina Faye Guerrera. Gavin Noel Guerrero. Felicia Marie Gustafson. Jacob Pedro Gutierrez. Aisha Elaine Haney. Stephen Craig Hans. Ashton Joseph Ernest Harris. Christopher Brandon Harris. David Russell Harrison. Merrick Dylan Hart. Carrington Faith Hahn. Rebecca Lynn Hauptmann. Dakota Cherie Hawkins. Rebecca Marie Haylett. Joshua Lee Heiser. Christian William Helms. Tanner Mason Hank. Caitlin Paige Henry. Dante Jordan Henshin. Vivica Sari Iveria. Ayana Daniela Renee Hernandez. Selena Hernandez. Jasmine Marie Hernandez. Maria Fernanda Hernandez. Haley Elizabeth Hester. Bryce Landon Hill. Brandon Kyle Hillert. Reagan Andrew Hills. Keelan Malin Hoban. Eric Lane Holder. Evan Leonard Holland. Andrew Trevor Hopkins. Riley Michelle Hopper. Bryson DeAnthony Horn. Nathan James Henchurick. Augustine Francisco Huerta. Zalika Omari Hyde. Megan Michelle Einach. Tanner Terrell Ivy. Jason Caleb Garrett. Amarani Jimenez. Billy Rose Jimenez. Brianna Nicole Jimenez. Cade Edward Jones. Isabel Victoria Jordan. Dominic Brian Juarez. Cameron Suzanne Keith. Olivia Caroline Keller. Madeline June Kelly. Kellen John Kinney. Kyle Ray Canodal. Jordan Lee Cook. Kennedy Elise Kaler. I got you. Preston Mitchell Koenig. Colton Dane Kenzie. Jesse Lagunas. David Todd Laxon. Henry Diaz Leal Jr. Taylor Kathleen Leal. Trinity Bianca Ledesma. Damian Alexander Liu. Carmelo Link. Gabriel Christian Lames. Porter Drew Longmire. Jason Maxwell Luz.
Adamari Michelle Lopez. Christina Maria Lopez. Jeremiah Edward Lopez. Caitlin Alexa Lopez. Caleb Ashton Love. Nicholas J. Luby. Galvino Juan Luna. Alejandro Daniel Luongo. Madeline Diane Lusk. Chandler Gray Mahan. Levi Dustin Main. Bernadette Alexa Maldonado. Nicholas Adrian Maldonado. Krissa Nicole Manning. Shakar Natis Magrum. Dylan Clay Marin. Am I going too fast? Sydney Renee Marin. Jamie Yvette Marta. Name? Carson Wade Martinez. Matthew Robert Martinez. Hunter Christopher Mason. Amber Yareli Mata. Aaron Hunter McCauley. Elizabeth K. McDonald. Winter Jewel McCarty. Ariana Lynn Madrano. Michael Gage Meeks. Paige Elizabeth Maloney. Brandon Kane Minch. Valerie Monique Mahalco. Jackson Kent Miller. Seth Andrew Miller. Garrett John Muchagumba. Oscar Mesa. Augustin McGill Moreno. Sarai Moreno Garcia. Madison Nicole Morgan. Jacob Morin. Jeremy Joseph Mott. Tristan Samuel Murdoch. Madison Taylor Nagel. Kayla Lynn Nash. Patrick Henry Natal. Bailey Nicole Natali. Dylan Kent Newman. Hadley Lane Nixon. Madison Ann Noble. Jimmy Devon Nolden. Noraya Nicole Nunez. Joanna Lynn Oakley. Brittany Alize Ochoa. Sergino Ricky Ogus. Kendall Ashley Irene Opelt. Beatrice Orduña. Caden Field Overall. Alin Noela Pablo Valor. Frank Colton Patuso. Trevor Lee Pape. Zachary Adam Pastrano. Veronica Lynn Patino. Ethan Chad Pearson. Garrett Milton Pearson. Courtney Michelle Pearson. Brianna Nicole Pedraza. Samantha Elizabeth Pell. Taylor Lynn Pelly. Alina Maria Perez. Sadie Ty Perez. Stacy Brianna Perez. Ricardo Jesus Perez Sandoval. Madison Renee Peterson. Gabriella Orlena Peyton Mayer. Zachary James Fonstel. Jennifer Briella Pike. Lauren Bailey Pineda. Tierra Jakari Pollard. Isaiah James Ponce. Robert Earl Priest. Dawson Lee Priest. David Kane Pridgeon. Noah Ray Purvis. Haley Shea Kihanu. Abigail Ramirez. Ariana Elena Ramirez. Brandon Anthony Ramirez. Jocelyn Ramirez. Joshua Esteban Ramirez. Philip Jacob Ramirez. Luis Fernando Ramirez Solis. Philip J. Ramon. Calicia Nastasia Ray. Adam Brett Regan. Caleb Seth Reimers. Leandra Pillar Renaud. Chandler Austin Renault. Connor Michael Renault. Stephen Alex Rentz. Alyssa Marie Reyes. Hillary Hope Reyes. Vernice Reyes. Jasmine Bethany Ann Reyna. Cassandra Reynoso. Michael Richards. Logan Matthew Riley. Anlin Gay Cruz Ritchie. Elena Marie Rivera. Haley Rose Rivera. Isaiah Jacob Rivera. Jose Luis Rivera. Juliette Celeste Rivera. Bobby Rizik. Alexis Roberto Rizzo. Benjamin Edward Robinson. Jonathan Howard Robinson. Jose Carlos Robledo.
Cecilia Renee Rocha. Desiree Janae Rocha. Wyatt Grayson Rogers. Alyssa Paulette Rodriguez. Soraya Renee Rodriguez. Aaron Obed Rodriguez Heradia. Alfredo Rojas. Jodave Kenneth Rojas. Callie Ray Rosales, sorry. Daniela Rubacaba. Amy Rubio. Joseph Javier Ruiz. Vanessa Nicole Ruiz. Javier Alejandro Ruiz Izari. Ashley Taylor Sabarusa Sula. Catherine Emily Symes. Abigail Marie Salazar. Omar John Salazar. Jesus Brandon Salinas Castro. Jackson James Sanders. Brianna Renee Saucedo. Zoe Mackenzie Saunders. Jenny Beth Ann Schaefer. James Henry Shaley III. Aslyn Nicole Schultz. Jory Ryan Schultz. Joseph Andrew Schultz. Say your what is it? Kaylee Michelle Schultz. Noah Jacob Schuster. Sarah Renai Cease. Emma Lorraine Seibert. Priscilla Marie Serrano. Samantha Renee Serrano. Carla Melanie Servine Rodriguez. Jordan Tenzin Savi Pati. Faith Kendall Schaefer. Zachary Jason Shaw. Magdalena Arabella Short. Kayla Marie Schumann. Tanner Chase Silva. Zachary Sean Slavin. Alexander Michael Smith. Kimberly Lee Smith. Matthew Hunter Smith. Preston Scott Smith. Jacob Michael Solbrig. Jamie Soto. Thomas Christopher Starnes. Hang on. Morgan Elizabeth Starr. Clayton Craig Steele. Dylan Anthony Styler. Jordan Daniel Stocklin. Nathan Tyler Stone. Kelsey Morgan Stotts. Evan Weston Sullivan. Heather Nicole Sutton. Gerardo Arath Tapia. Isaac Dario Tapia. Matthew Allen Tarnowski. Yes. Eric Michael Taylor. Elijah Thomas Terrazas. Oliver Riley Terrazas. Aaliyah Nicole Thomas. Hayden Byrne Thomas. Alyssa Marie Thornton. Mario Anthony Tobias. Michelle Torres. Jalen, right? Jalen Ray Tracy. Daisy Griselda Trejo. Fernando Gomez Trejo. Trinity Taylor Trevino. Carmen Trujillo Fajardo. Jordan Lee Turner. Callie Nicole Valdez. Cody Allen Van. Kyle Stephen Vargas. Dominique Felicity Cerise Vasquez. It's Mia, right? Mia Reina Villanueva. Raylin Andrea Villanueva. Abraham Villarreal. Benjamin James Villarreal. Sierra Marie Villarreal. Valeria Villarreal. Allie Ashley Villars. Jana Lee Bogus. Tyler Aaron Boss. Alexis Dora Walker. Taylor Reagan Walzam. Lauren Mayoko Leinani Watanabe. Dylan Wade Watson. Cameron Bailey Weaver. Alyssa K. Weeks. Brian Austin Wells. Tiffany Marie Wisenhunt. Samantha Mia Whitney. Noah John Whittaker. Array Denise Wilkins. Kobe D. Williams. Reese Anthony Wilson. Congratulations. Cameron Sean Winters. Dustin Lawrence Witt. Mason Chance Wold. Jordan Wayne Woodall. Jeremy Benjamin Yates. Destiny Gabriela Ybarra. Jason Daniel Young. Lane Taylor Young. Kaylin Marie Zarate. Bailey Marie Zeblin.
High School graduates. We finally made it, and now the only thing standing between you and those doors is me. Don't worry, I won't get all sentimental and start talking about all the wonderful memories we shared over the last 4 years. Trust me, if I did, I'd be a bawling mess. Instead, I'm here to talk to you about actual scientific facts, highly accredited, indisputable facts from my favorite young adult novel, Looking for Alaska by John Green. The first law of thermodynamics states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, and Green addresses how this applies to the human entity. You can take a person's arms, their head, their legs, their torso, but you do not get the true sum of energy that makes them who they are. You don't account for their laugh, their ideals, their goals, their dreams, the things that truly matter. John Green tells us, in accordance to the first law of thermodynamics, that this part of us, greater than the sum of our parts, cannot begin and cannot end, and so it cannot fail. It cannot fail in the sense that we only have one life to live, and as long as we live, we have a chance for success. That success may be something seemingly insignificant, such as getting up in the morning, helping a neighbor with groceries, getting an A on a test, comforting a friend. Today, that success is, after 12 arduous and grueling years of education, graduating high school. We are going out into the world to find new chances at success, both big and small. Yes, there will surely be moments of doubt when you're knocked down, flat on your back, unsure if you will ever get back up again. There are bound to be days that drag out, where you look at the clock, watching the second hand inch forward, anxiously awaiting the reprieve of dusk. But there is always a new dawn around the corner. Tomorrow holds limitless opportunities to rise and be the person you want to be. And that tomorrow starts today, as you leave this building and enter the world, not as high schoolers, but as graduates. Right now, an endless number of paths unfolds before us on the road of life. The decision of which way to go, an exciting yet frightening and overwhelming task. But just remember this, we cannot fail. So take that leap of faith, follow your passions, do what makes you happy and what brings joy to those around you. We only have one life on this earth, right here, right now. And as long as we take risks, as long as we live to the fullest, leaving behind no regrets, in the end, failure is but a myth. We can only succeed by driving down this one-way road, touching as many people as we can with our energy that is greater than the sum of our parts along the way. At this time, we will have a special performance by the Canyon High School Choir and Band. Please stand and join the Canyon High Band and choir students in the singing of our alma mater.
Is our pledge to you.
you please be seated for just 1 second? I know. And graduates, I'm going off script here, okay? We didn't practice this or rehearse it, so hang on. Before we close this morning, I'd like to honor some very special people who are on a very special journey. May I please have all the softball student athletes and coaches join me up on stage. Audience members, graduates, parents, faculty members, and fans, please stand and join me in a final send-off as our Cougarettes depart to compete for the Conference 6A State Championship game against Itascasita this evening at 6 p.m. On behalf of the Cougar Nation, we wish you great luck. Mr. Adam, strike up that fight song and let's send them off to win a state championship. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not how we planned it. Okay, softball team, please head out. You need to leave right now. Graduates, please stay right there. Students, will you please stand? As graduates of Canyon High School, class of 2018, you may now turn your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us." Congratulations, class of 2018. You are dismissed. You guys remember how we process out, right?